Hey y'all, welcome back to Ready Set Grow. I'm MJ. Thanks so much for coming back and hanging out with me again today. So, as you saw from the title, today I want to talk about Alzheimer's disease. Specifically, three things: caring for someone with Alzheimer's disease, caring for yourself while caring for someone with Alzheimer's disease, and your support systems. So, my mom is living with Alzheimer's disease, and it is hard. Not gonna sugarcoat, not gonna lie, nothing like that. It's hard. It's hard for me to see this woman who is so strong, was so strong, so independent, so bubbly and outgoing. She was like this super social butterfly, was very community oriented, always helping in the community, helping at our church, helping wherever. She was just a very people minded person. She still is, but it's hard to see her go from that to being completely dependent on my father and I, and being this frail and fragile person. She has her good days and bad. With any disease, any ailment, there are good days and there are bad days. And on the good days, they're really great. You just have to rejoice in them and appreciate them and cherish them above all. Cherish those good days, because you're gonna have to draw strength from those good days to help you on a bad day, and help them, more importantly. So on a bad day, it could be anywhere from she's crying, she's sad because she knows that she's different now. It could be she's angry. It could be she's frustrated. It could be all of the above. And on those days, you really just have to be there, be strong. Some days I just have to hold her and let her cry. Some days I just have to let her have an attitude with me, because she's just gonna have an attitude with me. She's still my mom. And you just have to, it's all about strength, I would say. Strength, and from that strength, there's love. Or maybe other way around. The love that you have for the person you're caring for helps you be strong for them. I'll say that. Yeah. It's the love that I have for my mom that provides this enduring strength that I can have for her. So just be strong, love them through it, and also know that the anger, the sadness, the frustration, that bad stuff, like even when they say something that's not so nice to you, it's not them that's talking, it's the disease. You have to separate the two. I know my mom. I know what she would say. I know what she wouldn't say. I know what she would do, what she wouldn't do. So the disease has her doing that stuff, and it's not her. It's the disease that has taken hold. So when I start to get frustrated, I have to stop and I say, you know what? It's not her. I can't get mad at her. It's the Alzheimer's. Now I want to move on and talk about self-care. So self-care is important for everyone, but it is especially important for those of us who are caring for our loved ones who may be living with Alzheimer's or any other disease. And it's very, very important, especially for me, because I live with depression and anxiety. So of course, caring for my mom does not help my depression and anxiety. So I have to, a lot of times I'll be up at their house for a few days and then I come back, and that's when I do my self-care. I completely decompress. I come in here, I sit on my couch, I watch TV, or I get up and I dance around the house. Not too many people know that I do that, but I dance around the house. I have my own little private American Idol contest with myself. I always win. I am the next American Idol. I do things like that because it helps me decompress. And most importantly, I go to therapy. Therapy is the essential, in my opinion, essential to self-care. She's great. She's there if I need to cry, which I do a lot. I cry a lot, and it is okay to cry. I'm a crybaby. If I need to rant, vent, yell, scream, or just talk something out, she's great. Segueing into support. Grow and nurture your support systems. I have an amazing support system. I have family, I have some friends, and I have my therapist. Those three groups, amazing. So I have my cousin and her daughters specifically. Like, I don't know what I would do without them. They're more like sisters. I mean, we know I don't have siblings, so my cousins are like sisters to me, but this cousin in particular and her kids, like, I love them so much and I'm so grateful for them. Then I have another cousin who I know I can pick up the phone and just talk to. And she's great too. Love her so much. And I have an uncle, like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what I would do without these people. And I joined a support group. I joined a support group for caregivers to people who are living with Alzheimer's disease, and I will talk more specifically about the support group in a later video, but just know, like, that is another source of support. A support group, it's in the name. And if you feel like you don't have a support system within your family and friends, joining a support group is like the next best thing, because guess what? You can form personal bonds with those people in that support group, because no matter what, if you have nothing else in common with that person or those people, you do have something in common, that you are a caregiver, specifically to someone who is living with Alzheimer's. So join a support group. Go just Google it. That's how I found it. I found I Googled Alzheimer's and then found the Alzheimer's Association in the area that my parents live in. I joined a support group there. And it's a blessing. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed, hopefully maybe learned something, got some inspiration, I don't know. But if you guys have any questions, I'm kind of new to the Alzheimer's journey. I'm still learning so much about this disease and how it affects not only the person living with it, but their loved ones. But if you have any questions or anything, if I can answer confidently, I will. And I hope you keep having a great day, and I will see you in the next one.